Hello there, and welcome to She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Episode 2, Review, Superhuman Law. We are back, as always. Joining me, Naomi, the Sith Holocron. How you doing?
Pretty woke today.
This new episode.
That was just me saying that. I'm not going to turn it into another discussion.
I was going to say, I'm not very awake right now. I'm tired as fuck.
I can tell.
That's why I didn't go to work today. It is I, the Jedi Holocron Tyler, She-Hulk. This is episode 2. We talked about the woke discussion last week.
Yes.
We don't need to talk about that again because I fucking hate the word woke.
I was just making a joke.
Yeah. I just had to make sure we didn't go down that rabbit hole again.
Yes.
What did you think of She-Hulk, episode 2?
That was pretty good.
Riveting.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine.
You heard it here first, folks. It was fine. Pretty good.
Hey, there's a reason why you're the host, okay?
I am the Jedi Holocron, not the host.
You're the Tyler Holocron Jedi?
Yeah. No, I like this episode a lot. Mainly because I haven't seen The Incredible Hulk since it was in theaters. And this makes me want to rewatch it because, like, Emil Blonsky kind of making some points right here. He kind of spitting. Like, I don't remember the movie very well, but this makes me want to rewatch it because, like, from his perspective, he probably wasn't the bad guy.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Probably not.
I don't think I have. I didn't even know it was canon.
Of course it's canon. It's the MCU.
Well, but I thought they weren't allowed to make Hulk movies.
It was like before. It was like in a weird time.
Oh,
it's the second MCU movie. And then, of course, there's a different actor in it.
Yeah.
And we had that little tongue-in-cheek joke.
Literally.
In this episode. Literally a different person.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
I think we should watch it. I want to now.
I mean, yeah.
After this episode, I'm like, okay, I want to watch it. I want to see his point of view. And see if maybe he's making some... Is he based? Is he not based? Because, like, if he's, like, under orders from the U.S. military to do that, and, like, they pump shit in him, like, shit, ain't his fault.
I mean, yeah.
And he's also reformed now, like, who knows?
That is what prisons are supposed to be for.
Yeah. That's, if he's truly reformed, get him out of there, you know?
I'm a big fan of the fact that every time we see a superhero prison, it's a different one.
Did it say which one this was?
I don't know, but it looked different than the others.
It wasn't the Raft.
I feel like we've seen like 20, and each one has only had like one prisoner in it.
Yeah, they all have to get their own.
They all get specialized prisons.
Yeah.
Why not just keep them all on the Raft?
Only the worst ones are on the Raft.
They only kept the good guys on the Raft.
Yeah, the worst ones. The American government, the good guys, are the worst ones.
I mean, you're right, but... See, they should make, like, a space prison.
Where do you think Hulk's going?
What are you going to do if prison's on a satellite?
Yeah, and if they get out, they, like, die.
I mean, that's the logic that Alcatraz had.
If they, like, as, like, the island prison?
Yeah. What are you going to do? Fucking swim?
Yeah.
It's just a more extreme version.
True.
Just with space.
They should do it. Fuck
they
it,
should.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, they got to lose.
They should do one big villain prison in space.
And then one of the villains just sets them all free, and then they're fucked.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
then it would just go down.
And got them. Just, we out.
No, it would have protocols where it, like, blows up.
There's, like, a space prison where it's all robots working there, but they can't get out, but if they do get out, the place explodes. So the only way they can get out is when the timer goes off for what their sentences.
And they all have 100 life sentences.
Yeah, and if they get out, they die.
Yeah. That'd be effective.
I guess, but at what point when like, just, like... If a supervillain can't escape prison, like, just kill them.
That is how most comic book plots go, huh?
Yeah. And also defeats the rehabilitation process.
I mean, that's America, first of all. Has a comic book ever had, like, a villain who just stayed in prison?
Yes, there's a lot of comic books.
I just think that's really funny. Because
I don't know, though. Like, a villain who's always in prison no matter what.
And, like, no, like, they get captured, like, they get arrested once, and then they never successfully break out.
Probably.
I feel like that's a very rare thing. Because how else are you going to keep reusing the same villains over?
That's only a problem of, like, that's only a Marvel DC problem, like a big comic book franchise problem.
Well, that's more what I was referring to. Not like small ones.
Probably ones who didn't grab an audience and people are like, yeah, I don't want to see this guy again. He wasn't that good of a villain.
I just think it's funny. They should just stop prisons in comic books.
Is the Abomination a villain, though? Or is he an anti-hero?
I mean, he was definitely a villain in the movie, I'm guessing.
But you haven't seen it.
I mean, I don't think he was an anti-hero.
But, like, from his point of view, like, he was just doing a job. Like, he's trying to contain Bruce. Like, we don't know Bruce is good.
I mean, he definitely wasn't in the first movie because he wasn't in control.
Yeah, see, maybe he's just trying to help. That's what I said. We gotta watch Incredible Hulk.
I mean, okay.
And because it's been so long. Because rumor has it, I don't know how credible this is, but he might be part of the Thunderbolts. Abomination.
What are the Thunderbolts?
They're kind of like a Suicide Squad, but they're more like anti-heroes, not instead of like bad guys. It consists of John Walker.
Oh.
Bucky's supposed to be part of Yelena.
But Bucky's a good guy.
But I read a rumor somewhere that he's going to be part of them. Who else? There was a list I saw, but like those type of people, like the John Walkers of the world, Valentina, the lady he was recruiting. I saw a list, and I'm like, oh, this sounds kind of fire.
It's funny to have just randomly just Abomination.
Because like you said, he's just doing a government job. He's a military guy. Like,
yeah, they're all just feds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be interesting.
I could see that.
I mean, it makes me interested with this show now. Like, what's happening? Like, will he free? And then we have a little teaser at the end with him fighting in the things. Wong has some stuff to answer for. Possibly ruining Jen's case with that.
Fucking Wong. Yeah, that is funny because as we were watching it, I kept bringing that up.
Yeah.
I was like, but he already was out.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was actually out because we saw him and Wong go through in Shang-Chi, we saw him go through the
I mean, yeah, but
we knew he was in prison, so I'm sure I didn't think he was like out.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that they even consider releasing supervillains.
I mean, like I said, Emil's an interesting case. That's probably why they're.
I'm speaking from the U.S. government point of view. They don't release people who had weed.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what it is? He's not doing any manual labor.
Yeah.
They have no use for him.
True.
So they're like, okay, we can let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping to see Daredevil.
We'll see him. We still got 7 episodes. This is She-Hulk, not Daredevil. It's okay for women to have the spotlight.
Oh my god!
Like,
I was just being excited for my boy. That's all it was.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. I also really liked how her family was just the most fucking Joe Schmo, normal ass family from America ever.
This is why I don't understand why people do like family get-togethers with like extended family.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit about their aunts and uncles?
Well, you don't give a shit about Ched?
No.
He's a manager at Best Buy now.
I would be exceeding, I don't know. I don't like those big family get-togethers.
That wasn't even big.
That's big for me because I literally just never see anyone in my family outside of like my direct family.
Yeah.
And I very much prefer it that way. Once you get like that, once you get like even just like a small group of like people together from different generations and stuff like that, a lot of clashes, and I feel like it's never a good time for anyone.
I mean, I feel like they enjoy it.
Yeah, it's never a good time for the kids.
Yeah.
Even the adult kids.
Ched was having a time.
I just mean that's a thing that I just don't understand.
Yeah. I found her dad very funny. His voice was like... his delivery. He was like, well, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
What does he do with the arrow?
He just leave the arrows there.
Right. It'd be so annoying, like, just coming out with superpowers and having to deal with, like, them asking all, like, I don't know any of these people. I don't fucking know.
That's why everyone has a secret identity.
Yeah.
Just to not have to deal with it.
Yeah, not to get fired from their job.
No, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, just
the only
not
thing
to
that
deal with
matters
family
is,
dinner.
Yeah, not having to deal with the questions at family dinner.
True.
True. I like the one uncle who was like, oh, he's employed and he got a promotion.
And he's like, my wife's a stylist.
My wife. Yeah. Bad vibes.
Yeah, it's just
the whole family dinner failed the vibe check. Except Ched.
No, her dad was cool.
Her dad was cool. The rest of the family did not.
It's just the most family thing. Like, they're just a bunch of goobers from, like, the
South. And I hate it.
Like, her mom's like, I met your, I met this guy. He wants to be a superhero. I gave him your number. I hope that's, like, a weird character later on that we, like,
that would be funny. I just personally do not like those sorts of family interactions.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was funny in the uncomfortable, I hate this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everyone hates it that's not a goober.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, a cool family.
If your personality...
If you have, like, a cool family...
It depends on your family dynamic, yeah.
Yeah, if you have, like, a cool family... If you don't have the goobers that we have in the American Midwest...
If you have a family that's whole personality is based on drinking, like, they love that shit.
Yeah.
They like to just, like, drink and talk shit about everyone.
I have a lot of family like that.
That's most people. They just period.
Yeah.
They don't like us. We're on the internet all the time. We I would say we have more of a personality,
but we're the ones.
But we're also the most mentally ill.
I was just about to say, but we're the ones with. Well, it's more that we're the ones who actually acknowledge our mental illness and not drink to cope with it.
We're brain broken from the internet, like most people.
I think ultimately, everyone's mentally ill.
That's deep.
Think about that society.
Whoa, that was like the most Jordan Peterson quote, like existential. Like, changed me. Whoa. Sorry, I don't know why I felt like I needed to mention Jordan Peterson again. Yeah. This last review, we just made fun of him the whole time, and he's just fun to make fun of because he's such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit.
He's such a funny guy. What are we gonna do without men, though? But yes.
Where's the Hulk going?
I don't know. Space.
Back to what's the planet called where he was World War Hulk?
I would assume.
You think it's a pretty big, like, are they setting up World War Hulk for real?
I mean, I could see it.
We get in a Phase 6 of World War Hulk movie announcement because we got most of Phase 5 set up.
They're sending him away and he just won't show back up for like 7 years.
Because other than this, like, where the fuck's he gonna pop up other than probably maybe. What was the one they said is like I think Captain America New World Order is going to be like a low-key Avengers movie.
Kind of like how Civil War was?
Yeah. But, like, where else is he going to pop up, you know?
Probably the Avengers movies.
But those are the last two of this saga.
True.
But we don't know fully Phase 6 yet, so maybe World War Hulk's one of them. We're going to... I forgot what the planet is called. It starts with a V, though. And I want to say Valyrian because of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you got him to planet Valyrian Steel.
Yeah. Maybe. So that would be interesting.
I feel like that's what that's setting up.
Yeah, we're probably not going to see him again in this series, which is fine.
Yeah, he's out of cellular range.
Give us Maddie, give us Foggy, give us all the lawyers, give us the lady from Jessica Jones. I also really like the idea of, like, one of, like, the weird villains of the show being the lady who broke through the, courtroom is just, like, a social media superhero. Like, an influencer superhero. Titanium. Did you not hear them say that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, they said she is a superhero influencer who had an outbreak during traffic court. That's why she was at the courtroom, but she had traffic court, and that's when that happened. So she's like...
superhero influence.
Yeah, which I fucking love.
I mean, it is exceedingly realistic.
I know.
And it makes my skin crawl.
But that's why it's great.
No, that is why it's great.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing. It's great, but it's great in a way where it's so real that it makes me physically hurt.
I would not want to be in a world where, like...
There were superhuman influencers.
Where, like, our TikTokers had superheroes. Or were, like, they were superheroes, and they're, like... People who are TikTok, like, imagine some of them getting
They already like to pretend that they are.
Yeah. They already like to pretend that they're happy.
I thought you were gonna say they already like to pretend that they're human.
Oh, no.
They're all robots.
They're all robots. You know, like, the most popular brand of TikTok is someone, like, looking at the screen, nodding and pointing at something.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to throw
Well, there's
up.
a lot of superhero POVs.
Yeah.
That's a big subgenre. Or it was a big subgenre. I don't have TikTok.
I already downloaded it for 3 days, and I was on it for almost all of one day, and then I deleted it because my brain was breaking again.
Yeah, I knew my brain would break, so I just never downloaded it at all.
Yeah.
I just hear about it in YouTube videos because I'm a boomer who still uses YouTube.
Okay, boomer.
What a boomer. What was I had something. No, well, we wouldn't have to worry about if people in real life would be influencers, because if superheroes existed in real life, it would just be the boys.
Yeah, that's true.
It would just be Disney.
Yeah.
And anyone who gets superpowers and tries to be an influencer gets a copyright strike by Disney.
You get MDMA'd.
That's
or DCMA'd.
legitimately what it would be.
Yeah.
And they would all be sociopaths.
You are too much like my fictional superhero. Copyright strike, even though you're real.
They should do that in the MCU.
Yeah. I like they're getting a little more playful in the MCU with that kind of stuff, like the tying, like, real world, like, implications of, like, actually heroes existing.
I want to see someone in the MCU get yelled at by someone being like, "You're too similar to my character that I made up."
Yeah.
I want that so bad.
Right.
Just make it more realistic.
Like, God damn it, I already had, after seeing the Hulk for the first time back in 2012, he was my hero after he saved New York, and but like, I wanted one that I could relate to, so I drew a female Hulk, but you're too much like my OC. She was a lawyer too.
No, you know it would be all...
I can just imagine someone saying that shit. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make it continue this path, MCU, of making it like more realistic in the terms of how society is.
Yeah. Society.
I forgot what I was gonna say earlier though.
Remember how you were saying how, like, a superhero who was in prison the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Matt Reeves' Batman trilogy, Joker, was in prison. He's gonna be in prison the whole time. He's never gonna get out. Calling it right here.
Yeah, he's just gonna be in prison the whole time.
That'd be so funny, though. That'd be a great way to do it.
I mean, it would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
He just never gets out.
Yeah, you already caught him. But yeah, I think that is all for our review of She-Hulk, Episode 2, Superhuman Powers. If you like what you heard, and you want to hear more of us talking about nerdy shit and making fun of Jordan Peterson, you know where to find us.
You're on the channel to find it.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell, and until next time, step on me, She-Hulk.